Welcome back, children. So today we will start the chapter Cell Structure and Function. That is chapter number 8. This is the first chapter in biology. Now children, you have read in lower classes about cell, that all living things are made up of cell. So today we will study about cell in detail in this chapter. Now cell was discovered by Robert Hooke in 1648. He had a handmade microscope, a very crude type of microscope which he made during his time. That was a great scientific discovery by himself. And through his microscope, he observed the cork, a thin slice of cork. Now, when he was looking through the microscope on a thin slice of cork, he saw that in that piece, hundreds and thousands of honeycomb-shaped chambers present, hexagonal in nature. And he called these minute compartments as cell. Later on, it was observed that these cells are found both in plants as well as in animals. Now, cells are of different sizes and different shape depending upon the type of function it has to perform. For example, human red blood cells, they are spherical, biconcave in nature. They are very, very small and efficient in carrying oxygen in the body. Similarly, nerve cell can be as long as 1 meter because its function is to deliver or transmit messages in the form of electrical signal in our body. Similarly, muscle cells, they are thin or thick, they are short or long. Now they are capable of changing their shape. They can contract, they can relax, because they are associated with different type of movement in various parts of body. Similarly, in the leaf, stomata are there. You must have heard of stomata, the fine pores present on leaves. Now, these stomata are guarded by a pair of guard cells, which are bean-shaped structures. When the guard cells accumulate water, then they swell and the stomatal opening is formed. When water is lost, they become flaccid, that is, they stick to each other and the stomata closes. The largest cell is what? You can understand? Do you know? Most of you have eaten egg. Egg is an example of a single cell. The largest cell is the egg of an ostrich, whereas the smallest cell is PPLO. So remember, largest cell is an egg of ostrich, whereas smallest cell is PPLO. What is the meaning of PPLO? Pleuro pneumonia like organism. So smallest cell is PPLO. So children, cells vary in size and cells vary in shape. This variation is because of the function that it has to perform. Now, cells are the structural and functional part or structural and functional basis of life. Why it is called so? Now think of those organisms which are made of a single cell, which are called as unicellular organisms. Think of amoeba. Now amoeba is an unicellular organism and its body is made up of only one cell. Definitely it is a living organism. It comes under protozoa, that is animals. Now all the life functions, whether it is respiration, digestion, excretion, reproduction, all these life functions are performed by that same cell, which makes the whole body of amoeba. Similarly, in different organisms, those organisms whose body is made up of many cells, that is multicellular organisms, these cells only aggregate, they form tissues, the tissues aggregate, forms organs, organs aggregate, it forms organ system, and many organ systems together makes the complete organism. So, you can understand that cell is the basic structural and functional unit of life. Now, two German scientists proposed the cell theory. Michael Schleiden and Theodor Schwann. These two German scientists gave us the cell theory. It states that all living organisms are made up of cells. First point. Second point, that cells are the structural and functional units of life. Third point, that cells give rise to identical cells. Clear? Means this comes under making new cells from the original or mother cell. Making of the daughter cell from the mother cell by the process which is known as cell division. Clear, children? So the study of cells is called as cell biology or cytology. Okay, children? So in our next class, we will study more about these cells. Thank you till then. Thank you.